Wah. Morning. Hi. Welcome. We're gonna keep it short and simple because I want to play games today. Morning, AsuReDi. Congrats on the first. Hey, Daddy Spoon. Congrats on the verbal first. How you guys doing? I see Daddy Spoon refuses to take the channel point second, as it would undermine the verbal category. Isn't that right? That's the real reason, right? You could still grab first over on Kick. No one's gotten it yet. You got a chance. But yeah, how you guys doing? How are you doing? Also, what the fuck is going on with my thinger? Don't mind me. I'm messing with things really quick. Oh, I'm dumb. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. 1 second. Something got slightly unset. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Better, much better. Okay. Alright. Anyhow, hi YouTube land, hi Kick land, hi everyone. So yeah, it's more Liza P today, obviously. That's what the listing's for, that's what we're doing. I think we're really close to the end, but I don't know how many hours I've put into the new thing yet, so I think we're getting through. Okay, so remember I've said that Liza P wears its inspiration on its sleeves? Well, like, for real though, this is what? We're getting to a fishing village. A Misty fishing village. Inside of the past / a memory. After we just fought a great old one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you melt? As long as there's no orphaned great one on the shores of said village, we're good. The homework was copied well. I was going to say, like... It was something I was thinking about yesterday. While I was working on my little Unity test gamer thing. I've gone back to Unity. Hi, Blackbeard. How you doing? YouTube summoned you here. That's impressive. I didn't realize YouTube had that kind of power. Maybe I should invest more time in praying to the YouTube gods. But yeah, we're now in overrun fishing village, except instead of like a normalish fishing village, like in Bloodborne, we're in like a frozen fishing village. Bloodborne? It is a soulslike. One might say that Liza P borrows very heavily from the game. But yeah. How you doing, Blackbeard? Welcome to the stream. Let's not die this time to that dude. But yeah, it's pretty obvious this game takes heavy inspiration from Bloodborne. Just from its, like, basic... And heading back on the other side. Hi, Fogmancer. How you doing? Are you seeing what's like in YouTube land? Oh, there's stairs here. That's nice. Ancient disc. Instead of... Wow. Instead of wanting eyes granted on the inside, they grant P on the... What's P, then? You gotta explain yourself there now. Fogmancer got a weird name. Hello, Twitch Fogmancer versus YouTube Fogmancer. How you doing? How you doing? Now, there's a question. Are you a... I haven't ever asked you this question. When you're a Fogmancer, is that like a pyromancer that casts frogs? Or are you a... romancer of frogs? I guess they both could be the same thing at the end of the day. But... I am curious. Mayor's Journal. P is the humble P organ, of course. Ah, yes, the P organ. The Porgan. So Lao set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough. Why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? That's not just him. It seems everyone here suddenly lost their minds. More villagers are suddenly insisting they want to die. But that's like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. The rest of the words are smudged and unintelligible. Krat's lighthouse. Oh. The village, in fact, became possessed. Oh, so you're a mancer that's a toad with magic. I see, I see. The Haunted Lighthouse. The legend of the Krat Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krat's lighthouse keeper, but all knew him only as the portly keeper, who is said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from the boat captains, giving light to only those who paid. They say he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could access. That treasury has never been found, leading to rumors the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with their very every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasure, he had never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But the keeper suddenly resigned, driven to the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next lightened keeper, and the next, and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now, it's said the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when the storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sounds of howling or Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Or maybe he fell down a hole and couldn't get out. I'm just saying. Everything we've seen so far is people... By the way, the shores deserved it. I'm sure they did, Grace. I've never known you to be one to... so... undeserving storms. How you doing, Grace? How you doing? How you doing? Congrats on the 3rd.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
Go out. No, no, not like this. Not like this.
The whole thing's just suspicious.
The race law seems sensitive to
The
weight.
whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that. The whole thing's just suspicious.
Oh right, we
Think
can't
about
jump
it.
and attack.
There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
It's sensitive to weight. Do I need a Legion arm for it, maybe? Do I need to knock something down onto it? Oh, it's the old bottle of beer. I'm doing good, Grace. Grace, when are you streaming? When are you streaming? It's been a few days since you rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you ever make it back, I promise I'll go to out to sea with you, even if it means we might die. You had monsters leap from the waves all around us. Fishers gotta fish. We're going to shake it in our boots. We gotta do that in the water, right? Whatever, you old coot. Just come back safely and soon. Or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. Yo, what happened to East? Are you okay? Do you need more East time? Is that another disc? Special Purification Ampule. Hello? Who was talking there?
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there.
Oh.
We found it. The Rose Estate.
It's way over there.
Leia should be nearby.
Peer into the distance. I hope you're doing alright, Grace. Other than just being fine. Oh, we can fall down here. Oh no, there's a falling path. Oh, there we go. Bye, Blackbeard. Enjoy your time. Hey.
Oh, it's you. My forever friend.
Hi.
I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
Oh, interesting.
Rizora's creator. I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be your friend too. Because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty...
She's gonna be back at the Krat. Excuse me. Oh, is she gonna be passed away? We're about to have a sad pee on our hands. Battle Maniac's Mask, Blazing Death's Hunting Apparel. Right, there are items hidden inside of these. The logbook of the eccentric's missing keys. What are we going to do with this idiot? I like his outfit though, that's a nice outfit. We'll stay looking like Clive for a little bit. It'll make Shameless happy. Nah. Oh, I like that. Just the shadow it puts on your character's eyes, that's great. The peas will continue to lie. Alright. So there has to be a way to open up this door. Says something about... Wait. Wait a minute, wait a minute. We have... the Giant's Amulet. There we go. Because the guy was super heavy and portly, right? Yeah, bro got trapped in his own thing. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It's truly a truly profitable deal. Local fish were nothing compared to them. They were at the lighthouse again, loaded with generous payment of gold bars. Where are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? I snatched the box when they weren't looking. I found several bottles of medicine. I didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold the bottles in the black market. I told them it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said that none of his customers ever returned to buying the medicine. I don't see how that's my concern. The treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. This is a joke, right? Oh, I nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve if I can't eat. I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. Ah. So that's what happened. Bro was making a deal with the alchemists, thinking he was special. That's what you get, bro. That's what you get. Then he stole medicine from them. Then he let the medicine out, which means that's why all the people in this town probably got sick. So something I like that they do is they put a teleporter near every one of the locations for things.
Time to celebrate my triumph.
Here's your beer.
Good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat?
Yes.
Did the brat crack a grin?
I mean, he's
bet he
dead
did.
anyway.
It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. Let's raise
Oh,
a
I accidentally
toast
skipped it, darn
to
it.
victory. With the beer I saved for this day.
He wanted to teach him basically. I caught the words. It was basically, you know, hard work, perseverance. That they're fishermen. Fishermen fish, blah blah blah. But poor old man. Well, let's go talk to the original Alidoro. You know, the one that isn't a scumbag. That was actually trying to do the right thing.
Any enemy of the Alk. The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though. I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths I know? You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
Aww.
For now, I intend to fight. I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. For now, I intend to fight to whatever end. Someone must, or else all hope is lost. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. Is that not so? I had a hunch. Call it Trekker's instinct. It is time for us to go our separate ways. I wish you luck.
Is this the first English song on the soundtrack. I don't remember another English song.
Just keep the flame alive inside of you.
I will take more Fable slots, I think. Belt slots are good too. Oh, that's really good. Alright.
Don't cry no more if you're here. We're not scared anymore. I know that we will be the last survivors.
Let's see. Oh, that's nifty. Charges Fable upon reviving. Reduce item prices. More Fable slots is always good. I think getting more gold coin fruit would be interesting if it actually did anything. Enhanced effect of Fable Catalyst. Don't care about that. Fatal attack Fable Charger. Lower charge attack stamina consumption. That's nifty. I don't remember there being any other... I mean, I could just not be remembering. But I really don't remember there being any other English songs.
Well met.
I wonder if I can get... Because I know you can do boss refights. I wonder if you can get the rare ergo from doing a boss refight. That'd be pretty nifty. I should see if that happens at some point. Because then I could technically get... Let's go to the city hall and see if she's here. We're wrapping up quests while we go through. We finished Alidoto's quest. Now. No, that's where we come from to get to the city hall. I think the spot where she would be at is... up and to the right here, I believe. It's not this one. Might be that one. Will you be my friend? Everyone I know, everyone's gone and I'm all alone. Aww. I wonder if her thing won't appear until the end of the DLC. Obviously something should be here. Gonna make me sad. Make me a sad wah. Aw. She was just asking for a friend. To you too? No, we haven't. We haven't done anything yet. We should make plans. That'd be good. Alright, so there's two ways we can go from here. There's a way that goes back down into the earth at the lighthouse, and there's the way with the village it seems to go through, and I think the way in the village is the right way. Because the way in the village seems to lead to the Rose Estate. Well, the lighthouse way goes somewhere else, I think. My beloved Clara, the day you collapsed coughing up blue blood still haunts me my nightmares. At first I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. Then I remember the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember that young brat Madeline? Just the last bottle of beer to him, now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may, I'll always return to you. Aww. So his wifey probably took the medicine. And it got her. Let me double check. I think, yeah, this is the way to the Rose Hotel. In which case... I still gotta finish all the title update 1 stuff too. That's what happens when you haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. I need to do it. So what's over here then? Ah! Oh my god. Another one of these fish. Bro. Oh, ow again. Fucking land shark has caused me more problems than some of the other enemies in the game. Alright. You died. Thank you. Full moonstone. Nice. Oh. Magical ice just raised to the surface. Thanks, game. Thanks. I mean, I don't mind. What was near the whale? Resplendent ergo. Ooh, leads into a house. With nothing inside. To be fair, those land sharks are annoying. Alright. I guess it's time to make our way up. Up, 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 up.
Okay, now.
Pleroma
don't quote me on
Forest.
this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Really? It did have... Well, it had big, giant dudes that turned into land sharks. So yes, and they're equally as annoying. So, yes. Hey, Leah.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket.
Are you gonna see her face?
How?
Oh, she's got the petrification disease in her eye.
This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends.
And a most adorable
That said,
babu.
He is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them.
I see.
I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been. I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you? Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were,
Babu's at daycare.
the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo
What
into
are
this,
you?
I will not let it stand. Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet. Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key? What? How? You must be part crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across.
You need to survive.
Is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Well. Baby. Poster featuring an image of a missing person. Holes have been torn out where Romeo's eyes should be. Map showing a path lead to the Rose is drawn in red ink. Great.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life.
Man, I wish we had more of these recordings. This was a fun thing they added in the DLC.
There was nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In
Well,
the
stalkers
only way
don't
I
really
knew how.
wear helmets, they wear masks.
I know. Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Duh. Probably.
Come on, we need to follow her.
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
Laroma Forest, Cave, Snowy Night. Well, let's activate the Stargazer. Before we continue onward. Oh, she actually just traveling with us. Oh, hey!
Another one down. Keep going.
I got this. Oh, hi.
Don't take your eyes off the enemy!
Yeah, there's that thing in the corner. Oh, she dodges and stuff. Nice. Nothing back here. Okay. Oh, ow. Sorry, Leah. I want to get in the items. I'm a hoarder after all. Shepherd's Amulet. What does this do? The damage of throwing objects. Okay, well that's not really...
We're wasting time.
I know, I
You have
know.
some skill. You must have had a good teacher.
It's all instinct, baby. Though funny enough, Romeo's teacher was her.
I must admit.
And down again. Also just showing you how badass she is.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar. Not too shabby.
Okay. Ow. We also have the benefit of being able to heal easily with magic.
Outer one.
Whoa, Lady Maria, calm down.
Some legendary stalker. This title. Hold their attention. I won't fail. Not this time. I'll protect him.
Just calm down, dear. We'll get there, we'll get there. Did you see that Lady Maria attack she used back there? Blood sword everywhere.
before by some chance?
You could say that, sure.
I'll create an opening. Watch my back. This is the end! Die!
Maybe she'll be a boss before the final boss of the DLC. You know, one of those, let me test you before because I'm about to die or I'm like a really weak thing.
Keep moving. We just need to cross this bridge.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
What are you? Oh, you're one of the big monsters from the...
Out of my way. I just need a moment. Go. I'll catch up.
The Lucianus Amulet. Increases stable charge amount on Fable Arts damage when pulse cells are discharged.
It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Wait, is it this way? I think it turned around, did I?
I cannot lose Romeo. I have to save him. I must. I will. Damn this snow. We must hurry.
Man, look at the snow. Look at the snow.
The Rose Estate. Keep moving.
Ooh, I like the camera angle.
Let's put an end to this.
Alright, well, before we go through the door, dear, and run into God knows what. Oh, they didn't put anything outside. They're like, nope, just go inside.
Here. I have the key.
Sophia's kind of like a red-haired
We made it, but
Sophia.
I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
Let's see.
What happened here? Wait. Could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
Well. Remember, Jiminy, we've been lied to about a lot of things. Oh. dear
Romeo,
God.
why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo, you never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
Master Leah, by the time you read this letter, I'll be at the zoo, taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned I'm acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. Hope instead you'll focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I'll bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Arlecchino is well, we knew he was a mad puppet that supposedly murdered people. Now we know just how cruel and insane he really is. Holy fuck. Okay. But we're not waiting.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her.
And that's just his arms.
Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
Alright, Arlecchino. It's time we meet face to face in the past. God. Son of a bitch murdered all the children. Like everyone. Holy fuck. The cradle of truth. I mean, now we know how mad of a murderous puppet he was. Or how terrible the mass murderer that ended up living in his body was. The most honorable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far you avoid any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it's self-aware. In fact, believes itself to be human. We continue to observe this subject in hopes that it is able to muster the appearance of not the truth of the human thought and behavior. Be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. To cure the puppet, it was so severely damaged, required a new set of limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even I had doubts about whether we could recover in its to an operable state. Repairs took longer than expected. We asked for your patience to understand regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, puppet manager. Manager. And the alchemist, of course, gave Arlecchino his body back. Gave him a new body. The petrification disease did occur. But I wonder if Arlecchino spread it. We're gonna call this mercy killing. There is no coming back from this, so... I wouldn't be surprised if he forced them into some form of taking the alchemist's medicine. Also, we need to get things out of Leah's way, in case they become hostile. The esteemed Honorable Sir Valentius. First, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I've confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer. A heinous thing tainted with the blood and as dark as the abyss deep. Simply so that he could study it. I've heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss also gazes into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, is where you must go if you're to emerge into the light. What light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it's too late, you must take action. Sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. Unfortunately, Valentius died before... he could stop Simon. I'm sorry, guys. There is no going back. Jesus Christe, as they would say. This reminds me of Lady Maria's asylum area in Bloodborne. This is a really good area design. They did a good job painting how gruesome of a tragedy this was. Imagine the people that have to walk in and find this after the fact. They had to come back into here and be like, what the fuck happened here? And then Simon covers the entire thing up later. Sharing the warmth of giving, and evening of philanthropy. You're all invited to the evening philanthropy being held at the Monad Charity House. May your future days be naught but happiness. If I remember right, this is where... I remember if Leah was just part of helping the place, or if she actually grew up here originally. I believe her family name is Monad. So I think it might have also been... Oh, she already... She's gone. She's gone to go fight. What's his name? Well, let's... get our resources restored. Real quick. Man, Arlecchino was a douche when we first learned about him in the game, but dear God. My family, they're everything to me. In honor of Carlo's upcoming coming of age party, Leia, Carlo, Romeo. Sophia's diary. Petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen, except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort these desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, the winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing compares for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet me at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
Another letter from an old friend, undelivered. I know about what we've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. This is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter's from your old friend Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since that day, I can't recognize this world. I was intolerant. An ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation, only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Anini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied with the world's praise and attention when the world's praise and attention were all mine. My world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me there was still hope. Worlds even an empty man could still live for. That's what finding heaven. Lucien is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eye to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I'm an empty man once again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and they meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monad Charity House, the child grew up happily. I think I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. Hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia. Your friend, Giuseppe. And then the man became focused on reviving his son. Oh. That he was never there for. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chthonian monstrosities. The music has stopped. Ow. Son of a bitch. Ow. Burn, motherfucker. my god, can you stay back there, please? Just die. Holy fuck. Hey Saber, how you doing? That's a little person that was squished in the goo. How terribly delightful. How you doing, Saber? How you doing? Doing good. Oh wow, this place is larger than I thought it was going to be. Holy hell. Okay. Disgusting. Well. Oh. To more years of service and dedication at the Rose Estate. Ah. God damn. Oh my god. Fuckers have so much health. I feel like there's gonna be a dude hidden around the corner here. No. Oh, there was. Murdering Saber. Murdering poor defenseless people that have been turned into monsters. After we just learned that Arlecchino murdered, like, all the children and everybody in this orphanage. Awfully healthy for being diseased. If I'm right, that's one of the symptoms of the petrification disease when it turns people into monsters, is that it actually improves their constitution and vitality. So you become hardier, but you become a monster. Ow! Son of a bitch. He exploded. Anything behind these barrels? No. So it's like, yes, you're now not really, you know, a normal human anymore, and you probably don't have the thoughts or ability to process things like a normal human. Purification for the great truth. He'll purify these heresies for the great truth. For leader Valentius will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He has hauled the resurgent to ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He has dared place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. These heresies cannot stand. So here's the sacred truth we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of these heresy from the Rose Estate. Purify the site. All this will continue on the pilgrimage for truth guided by noble Sir Pistrus. Awaken, evolve, and ascend. Purify the Rose Estate in the cathedral with divine elixir. Fucking alchemists. It's always the fucking alchemists. Ah. Letter to Valentius. Sir Valentius, I hope this letter finds you well. I should apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the monad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. No longer endure gazing into the yawning abyss. I must walk a different path. I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done, for taking me in and raising me, for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. I intend to use the power of the sword you gifted me to fight for something righteous. Oh, Father. It embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feeling inside me as I watch my apprentice grow makes me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence. Oh, so Leia's
Valentinus in his wife's chambers.
father.
So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
I wonder if unleashing... What is this? Is this a workshop for Geppetto? Great Master's letter of excommunication. My young apprentices, I'm told you to succumb to the illusion and abandon the path of truth, Valentinus. The human heart can be pitiful, that is resilient. I see you are unable to discard your connections to family. But your greater sin, handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of Master and Apprentice, I personally created the excommunicant's cure for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster's on the move, and he's headed your way. You will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice. You who will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice. To live and rot as a human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, and that is out of your hands, Valentinus. Yo, like Night Rain. Where the fuck are we now? Okay, so there was an arm here. The Great One's arm that they recovered. What would you say the thing you don't like about Night Rain is, Saber? I'm curious, by the way. You don't feel it? I can understand that. Hopefully you were able to refund it. An M down here. Oh, it's one of you. Accusations against Simon. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now not as Luca, senior counselor, but as Luca, your protege. This is I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it. So it's with the same sincerity and respect I will continue to indict Simon. And assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he's carelessly exploiting it. He's even getting followers and convincing them that this will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He's making no effort to hide his true intentions, but it's not too late. Please, call an assembly. I'll prove everything. Aw. Everybody tried to tell Valentinus that Simon was bad and to stop, but it sounds like the Greater Council sanctioned him and wanted him excommunicated. aka the rest of the alchemists abroad. And they were totally behind Simon's crazy ideas to do whatever the fuck Simon's doing. Sounds kind of insane to me, but you know. Yeah, I can understand that, Saber. There are times you're playing something you're like, I should like this. This is something I should like. And then you're like, why don't I like it then? So the thing I like about Night Rain, personally, is it's one of my favorite parts of Souls games where I just make a build and remake it. But I'm gonna do a flip side. Something I have noticed the more I play it is that I feel like I'm making a lot of the same builds. And that part does bother me a little bit. And the mood of the game is definitely very different from like Elden Ring or even normal Souls games. You really have to look at the game as if it's a completely different kind of game. Because the mood, there isn't like a great secret to unlock or anything like that. Like there kind of is, but not really. You don't really like exploring lore or anything in Night Rain like you would in other Souls games. So there's also that limitation too. Which I think for some people would definitely be a turnoff. There's definitely higher pressure in the game too. Courage amulet. What does courage do? Wholesale recharge when discharged. Especially if that's the things, one of the things you liked about Night Rain, not Night Rain, but Souls games. Is the looming mysteries. I do wonder, because I've had a ton of multiplayer weird issues with the game recently. I do wonder if they're gonna have problems on launch with their other game, multiplayer game, because it seems like they can barely keep up with this one. And the other thing is, in the multiplayer game, you gotta keep the content going. If you don't keep the content flowing, it dies very quickly. Especially because Dustbloods is PvP VE. That's gonna be even weirder to me. Like, I really don't know what they expect to do with that one. I'm sure they'll figure it out, but... Escape from Tarkov. So one of the hardest genres. One of the hardest genres to break into right now. Period. Like... Like what do you call it? Extraction shooter PvP is like one of the hardest genres to break into. And it's really hard to do well. For various reasons. Like even... What is it? Dark and Darker, and there's another one that's even more high fantasy and has more fantasy elements. That I think is probably better done. Have had a hard time keeping good populations because it's just a really hard game mode to pull off consistently. I mean, the one thing they have going for them is Souls PvP can be really fun. It can. But it's its most fun when it's just kind of awkward and derpy to me. Like the... I'm just really curious how it's going to work out. He's generally done a really good job. What the fuck are you? Oh my god. I think I need to break his weapon. There we go. Rose Garden Key. Key obtained from the Rose Gardens unlocks the door to the Rose Garden entrance. Of all the gardens in Krat, Lady Isabel's Rose Garden is said to be the most beautiful. Having lost their caretaker, the roses now gleam crimson. An ill-timed vision of bloom amidst the backdrop of white snow. Alright, so we had to beat that dude to get out here. Repair. I get hydrated. Hydrate time. Thank you for the hydrate, AsuReDi. And the stretch. I hear Leah. The last battle. Oh. Games like, you may wanna go check out things before you come here. Alright. I made myself a list of missables. Let me see if I've gotten everything. Let's see. We got the gestures. We gave Rosa her red shoes. We got Nightmare, Clear Blue Sky, and Survivor. We got all the ciphers. Let's see. Alright, I think that's it. I don't think the DLC has multiple endings. Let's see. I don't have any other things I can turn in. Let's see. I got all of these. Frost Cipher. Got the detective's outfit. Got the keys. Alright. I think we're ready. Alright. Final battle, boys and girls. Do we want... Nah. Alright. Now, is he actually a puppet, or is he something else? Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
Where's the legend I faced before? Shut up, you filthy puppet! Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? And who might you be?
Hey, bro. Okay, so where is Leah? Oh, there she is.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Oh, he's gonna have multiple phases. You can already tell.
I will cut you into cordwood! There it is! This precision, this technique! I missed them!
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else! Not Romeo! Not anyone!
Form one down. It's Arlecchino, the mad puppet from the game. Apparently he murdered everyone at the charity house.
What I've been waiting for!
He's about to become a big monster, isn't he? His ergo is going to fade. Oh. You think there's something wrong with him? Really, Daddy Spoon? Oh, it was. He murdered, like, dozens of children. And all the people here. Like, he is, Oh, fuck, it's Orphan! It's Orphan. Look at that body. Oh, fuck! What is this? Oh, fucking hell.
That will haunt you forever!
Oh, fuck me.
And foolish. How very human.
First try. Do I get her sword is the question. I'll take that fable art. 1000%. Oh, she gave him some mechanical hands.
Thank you. It's yours now. All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar. And now I know.
I don't remember if I killed him in the prison. I should go kill him if he's not dead yet. Arlecchino. Oh my gosh, do we get to see the puppets that were, you know, when they were happy originally? Or do we get to create an alternate history by saving Leah and Romeo? I'm gonna say, if he's Aura Farm, he better be able to live up to it. I still have to get... I know there's 2 records I don't have that you can't get until you do New Game Plus for the DLC. And then there's also all the other records I still need to get in New Game Plus. I didn't want New Game Plus until they did DLC for the game, though. Now, oh, look at Police Robot. Such a friendly police robot. All I'm gonna say is... if, oh, my brain just died on me. Fighting him solo, without Leah up, would have been a royal pain in the ass. I'm assuming because they added Boss Rush, Boss Redo, we can probably fight him again and do him solo. And that's gonna be a pain in my bum. I think you really need to set up a... what do you call it? Also, I believe, Alcidoro, the guy with the dog mask, if I remember right, I believe he's actually Eugenie's brother. He's just been here for a while. Off from a distant land. Donkey mask. Ah, that was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Like, I don't think we spent 20 hours on the DLC. I think we spent maybe like 12, 13. I see. I see now. The first part was all the good things before we get to the sad things that happen afterwards. Ah, Sophia. I mean, we have Vanini. Vanini could definitely fix Broken Puppet Dude. There's no reason he couldn't. King of Puppets. Yep, now we have a slot open for Kazan. Apparently if I do female Kazan, she doesn't talk during cutscenes. Lies of PP is about all the PP we've slayed, right? You're slain PP, Daddy Spoon. It would have been impressive if they already had all the voice acting for female Kazan ready. Tales of Berseria. I'll probably play through Tales of Zestiria and Berseria at some point. Probably back to back. Though Zestiria's kind of annoying because running it on not 1080p is annoying. I love Zillia 1. I hate Zillia 2. And I 100%ed Zillia 2 and Zillia 1. I dislike what the story of Zillia 2 does to the story of Zillia 1. Carlo, Leah, Romeo. What happens at the end of the world now? Ah yes, Geppetto.
believe in you. Carry on. Don't forget, this is your story now.
They can move on their own, so they must be clinkers. God. Leaders mask, leaders battle apparel, monads rose sword. So Geppetto killed Leah and then took Romeo's body. With his nameless puppet. And secret room key. Ooh, what does that do? Oh, there's a rose there now. Been altered by your actions. Seek out the tales that remain in both the forgotten time and the present time. It was the blessings their family lies here. May you rest in peace. Crony has nothing to do with this. I never said it was Crony. Me neither. Dear God. Dear God. Yep, I know where we're going, game. Don't gotta tell me. Oh. Hello, dear. You made it.
You came. I knew you would. So happy to see you again. Friends always meet again. So I'll wait for you. Again at the world's end. Farewell. My forever friend. Who looks like my dear Carlo.
Last part of her drawing. Aww. The full family drawing. Our beloved son, may your every day be as happy as this one. So I'm guessing Geppetto and someone made Rosaria. So that way, he'd have a friend when he was really young. Before Geppetto's wife died and he gave Carlo over to the orphanage. I play Warframe. Not a lot. I just started. I think I'm in the Mars Relay now area. So, we learned a little bit more about Geppetto here. So apparently Geppetto had a child named Carlo with a lady. And this lady, from what we could kind of gather, appears like she was sensitive. Ooh. She was sensitive to the same stuff Sophia was. The alchemist and other things. Seems like she was a Sophia-like. And apparently she worked for the workshop and she was on a boat. And apparently what ended up happening was the alchemists, and trying to get her, some of the alchemists ended up sinking her boat in the area that she was on, so she died. And this, of course,
look at it. It's so beautiful.
caused Geppetto to sink into a huge depression. So he became focused on nothing but his work and gave Carlo up to the workshop. A golden rose miraculously bloomed from a seed planted long ago in the garden. Maybe used to decorate something in a hotel. However meager the boys' fight transcends the boundaries of time and alters fate itself. A golden tribute to the stories left behind, beyond the infinite repetition of time. So, Carlo ends up living in the orphanage, where he ends up being raised and taken in by Leah, whose family runs the orphanage and is also one of the branches of the alchemists. And then, apparently, he ends up becoming a stalker. Like, Leah just leaves her family to become a stalker. And they go out to do things. And Carlo ends up dying at some point. They say because of the petrification disease, but I wonder if he got killed by the alchemist or Arlecchino at some point. Oh. The Stargazer in the original hotel is active. Or the area where the Stargazer is. But yeah. So Geppetto became a crappy father after his wife died. And basically devoted himself to puppetry. And after Carlo dies, because his whole thing was to try to keep Carlo alive. But after Carlo dies, he just goes even more insane. And then decides that he's going to do nothing but try to bring Carlo back. Is what it seems like. How many more do I have? I have 3. Oh, I didn't get the eye patch. That's okay. I mean, Romeo... He ends up taking Romeo and turning him into the puppet master, the king of puppets. So yes, he does end up killing Romeo. Romeo was the boy in Leia's arms in that last cutscene. Probably not. I doubt he consented either.
The painting. This must have been Leia's room. Who knew her memories were so close?
My dearest Carlo, listening to this song always reminds me of you. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this piece together? We were happy then. They were precious, if all too short moments of happiness. Perhaps those times were so precious because of their brevity. Why is it that we humans always look for more when happiness is already in our grasp? I couldn't appreciate what we had then. But that wasn't because I found you tiresome. After breaking ties with the Monad family, I was lost. could barely take care of myself. So taking responsibility for you and Romeo, it was more than I could bear at the time. But in the end, you two saved me. You washed away all the spite and hatred in my heart. Legendary stalker. A worthless title. That cruel end should never have been your fate. It was only when I held your pale, cold face in my hands that I understood that we should have stayed together. That I should never have left the two of you. But now you belong to the past. I shouldn't cry. It happens to us all. Eventually, I will join you there as well. No one lives forever. So in time, we will meet again. And in that moment, my wish is that I get to sit with you as the light of the sunrise washes over us. And we share a love. Together. Your teacher, Leia.
Duh. You're not crying, Spoon? Not even a little bit? Not even a tiny bit. Just the curry powder in your eyes. What is with you and curry powder? Alright. Do not have enough. So Icarus has the blades. Ooh, what does Arlecchino's soul give us? Also. Oh, we can decorate the gramophone. With the rose. God, there's so many more I have to get. Survivor Red. Did I not get a soul for him? Oh, we didn't get a soul for beating Arlecchino. Really? Monad's Rose Sword. Blossoming by the name of the rose. One-handed handle. What does the handle do? After a brief vow, slash enemies in the wide area in front of you. Finish with a powerful attack. I guess he's not technically dead yet, you're right. I kind of want to upgrade her sword, just to have it. I need 4 more to get that up to the next level. Let's see. More Fable charges. Shield I've heard is good. Apparently the Icaruses and the Cataclysm are both really good too. I've heard the shield though is like really good for solo fighting. Harder bosses. I don't remember where Arlecchino is. You remember where Arlecchino's cell is? It's in the Alchemist's base. Because they recovered him. Let's see. Let us go. See if we can find him. Actually, let's go back to the Rose Garden really quick. I'm kind of curious if there's anything out here now that we beat Dickface. Guy that's obviously like based on Jack the Ripper. What happens if we give Jack the Ripper an immortal body with chainsaw arms and hooks and everything else? What could happen? Wait, what's this? No.
Hey, they're probably okay, right? I mean, Leia is the legendary
Often worn by
stalker
Krat's
after
best
all.
ignition, perhaps the single lens.
Surely they made it out just fine. But if not, there may be another thread of fate at work here. And it's up to us to cut it. Because there has to be a way. We may not be able to save everyone, but we can find a way to save those left. So let's find it. Together.
I mean, I can run in the blood pool. Disgusting. Yeah, this was Arlecchino's blood pool. He did call himself the blood artist. Oh my gosh, we're actually spreading blood when we run on the ground. That is a nice detail. Let's go to Hotel Krat here. I wonder if there's anything special happened to the gramophone now that we put the rose in it in the before times. Then we'll go see if we can find Arlecchino and see if he's doing anything. Besides being a dick.
Close your eyes. Close
Welcome to...
Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night.
You have been such a...
Turn it out.
You're always welcome.
You have been such a...
I feel
As always, I stand...
Okay. Hi, you, Jenny.
I just want safety. That's why I should make sure.
I've made up my mind someone needs. Thanks for all your...
just want you step with me, dance with me.
Maybe he dyed the pool red.
A great weapon calls for a great...
Hi, Hugo. Using Alcidoro's head. I see. Oh, what's this? A world-renowned collector, I would have been negligent if I had not left a review of the establishment. 4 out of 5. Although dingy and lacking basic enemies, the hotel is still the safest place in all of Krat. Psst. Red with secret barbecue sauce. Oh, where's the kitty? Kitty. I wonder if the door is still unlocked over here. Probably not. It's also overgrown. Sure, guys. The insane serial killer's totally not using real blood. He totally didn't just bash the heads in of dozens of orphans, murder several normal people, etc., and just, you know, not use any of that for, you know, malicious ends. I wonder if there's also anything where the nameless puppet was now. The nameless puppet was under the final area, if I remember right. But let's go see if we can find... Alright. Somebody look up where Arlecchino's prison cell is, where it's close to.
I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me. Feel alright. I feel good on you. Alright. Make a groove all night.
We misunderstood him. He isn't a killer by choice.
Close your eyes.
I think you... Hi, Dread. Thank you for the head pats, by the way, earlier. I don't think you quite understand how monstrous this evil man was. Dear God. Yes, Jack the Ripper was just misunderstood. Obviously. Alright. Obviously, he's just misunderstood. You know you can fix him. Spoon, there are certain things we try not to do. Some people don't need to be fixed. Some people don't deserve to be fixed. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I think this led back down to Sophia's room eventually. God, these alchemist freaks are crazy. Anybody find out where Arlecchino's jail cell was? I'll look for it. Let me look it up really quick. Arlecchino jail cell. Arch Abbey outer wall. Okay. So we'll go from here somewhere. Let's see. Now the question is, do we go up or down to find him? Oh, I didn't get whatever that was, apparently. Okay. Well. I'll take this now. What'd I miss? Lotta 3F350 frame. Cool. I could have had a stronger defensive frame the entire time. Hmm. No. Not up here? Hmm. Where the fuck does this come from then? Ow. Let us go read the wiki really quick. There we go. So you get to the Stargazer. Let's see. Dear effing God. So he's way in the middle of the Abbey. Interesting. It might actually be faster to come back from the Abbey, the broken walkway area. It looks like. I do want to see if he says something. I doubt he will, but you think he'd remember you after that one. Be like, it's fucking you! You did this to me. And I'd be like, yeah. What you gonna do about it, bitch boy? What you gonna do about it? So we go backwards from here. See if he's still in here. It is interesting he doesn't give you a soul. But yeah, we didn't technically kill him, so it kind of makes sense. His jail cell supposedly near... We have to go backwards from here, though. I don't know which way is backwards. Oh, hi. 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 Down here. He's like the last hanging thread of something weird we could potentially find. Excuse me, little body. Out of the way. Okay, so this came out here. Okay. Okay. So I think he's down in here somewhere. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the area down here is how you eventually make it to... There's, we had to fight Black Cat and all those things. Not Black Cat, Red Fox and... I think it is Black Cat. Why is this jail around here? Because the alchemists are crazy motherfuckers. I remember what some of the other notes said is that Arlecchino is also one of their first experiments into perceived immortality. Because if the ego of a person could get inside of a puppet, then puppets basically have immortal bodies. It would mean that they could, you know, use his body, use his... However his ego got into the puppet as a way to essentially create immortality for themselves. Ah! I thought I killed all of the clowns. I didn't think they respawned. Maybe they do. Is this Frankenstein then? Kinda. Like, the alchemists are literally deranged. Like, some of them seem kind of normalish and like this wasn't their intention. But for a lot of them... like, they're literally crazy. Excuse me. Ow. What was that? Oh, there's a trap there. Great. Yeah, like, the alchemists did a lot of things for very unkosher reasons. Well, that's the thing. Some of the alchemists realized that what they were doing was kind of beyond the pale. But not all of them did. Because a lot of the alchemists are like almost like religious fanatics towards their idea of reaching the final grand truth. And they would literally do anything to reach it. Like, they should have enough common sense, but common sense isn't common when you're locked into a belief system of, no, this is the way to achieve godhood, God's will, etc. Because the other thing is the alchemists kind of have this assumption that it's the will of their creator, etc., to achieve godhood. That's another part of like their core belief structure. Is that will be part of everything. And that any difficulties on the way are just necessary sacrifices to achieve ascension. Like there, and then eventually with ascension, none of the mortal suffering and all that will matter anymore because they'll be ascended, right? Again, they're crazy. They are definitely the ends justify the means, no matter what kind of people. I mean, they probably never thought that far ahead. The idea is that with godhood, they'll get the rest of the world, like they'll understand the rest of the secrets of reality, blah 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 blah. I don't think they really ever thought about what happens after immortality. Because in some ways, if you look at it from the perspective of someone that thinks that you're going to become a god, everything that happens beforehand is kind of meaningless, right? Because if you're going to become a god, nothing really starts until you become a god. Because being a god is literally everything of value to such a person. So if you think about it that way, it becomes a little easier to understand the mindset. Nothing matters before godhood, so do everything you can to achieve it. I do think that's a hard perspective to have, though. For human beings in general, because it's so absolutely alien and bizarre to any rational belief system or any rational way of trying to approach things. If you end up becoming a god, you just watch anime. Okay, so this led here. So that means backwards has to be this way, then. There we go. If I reached Godhood, I'd probably end up watching anime. Yeah. I mean, it'd be just as valid as doing anything else. Again. Does kind of show the insanity of the concept of godhood, though. Because being a god, an immortal god that knows everything, kind of destroys the purpose of having a life to begin with. Like, what's the purpose of living if you already have everything and know everything, etc.? Even watching anime, what would be the purpose of watching the anime? After all, you already know everything that's going to happen in it. Nah. The things they do to reach godhood are insane. The things they do to reach godhood are both insane and, again, they never really think about what you do after you reach it. Again, what becomes the point of godhood? Something you should probably have figured out before you decide to be a god is figuring out what you would do with the benefits. You think you should be able to control what you know and what you remember? Why would you? You're a god, Daddy Spoon. Controlling what you know and remember is kind of antithetical. It's being a god. Woohoo. All of this to find the asshole cell. Where's your fucking cell, Arlecchino? Oh, it's right here. It's like turning off creative mode in Minecraft when you get bored. Yeah, I think I already killed him. Darn. Darn, he's gone. He's gone. Well, now I gotta find a fucking... thing to get back now. Huh. What if you knew everything that would happen in One Piece? And you know it before you even finish watching it because you're God. And then you realize it has a terrible ending. Oh. Well, there goes my souls. Could you imagine if you had that knowledge? Alright, well, I guess that's it. We'll return to the hotel and then... You would go to the creator of One Piece and end him. You would end the creator of One Piece just because. If my favorite anime can't have a perfect ending, then he can't have a perfect ending. I really hope you don't expect One Piece to have a perfect ending. I think you'd be setting yourself up for an immense amount of grief. Alright.
Everyone's paying attention to you. You look so
I think we're going to call the game here. Okay. Now I gotta decide if I want to... Do I want to start Kazan today, or do I want to just chill? Maybe I'll chill and play some Night Rain. I still need to beat the bug. Someone help me beat the bug. But yeah. I really like the DLC. I like the DLC a lot. Although it has... It's almost been 3 hours. Maybe one run of Night Rain and then we'll call it. What do you think? What do you think? What do you guys think? One run of Night Rain, then we call it? If the One Piece isn't the friends we made along the way, it's mid-anime. They find the One Piece and it's literally just an empty treasure chest. One round of NTR. Excuse me? I mean... If that's what you're into... Ahem! Jesus. Mary and Joseph. Dear God. Sussery. I know, right? I know, right? I'm not even the one that started that one. That's all AsuReDi. I didn't know you were that kind of person? We just learned something about AsuReDi today. You're the one that said NTR, not us. Not us. Alright. I'm gonna edit us to go to Night Rain. YouTube will just have to be YouTube for now. So now you're pretending not to know. Okay, Mr. Say So. I know, right? I know, right? I know, right? God. God. Alright, where are we at? We're at 1 second. I need... I'm gonna play some Night Rain. I'm not ending the stream yet. I'm not ending the stream yet, Fogmancer. Though I am going to end the YouTube stream. And restart the YouTube stream.